A starving child showed me this old video game console he used to play on. His favorite shooters resembled the entirety of pre-war society as far as we were concerned. What scared me the most is that people wanted those stories to become true. The northeastern valley is truly deceptive, but anywhere is better than urban, where thousands of sick people slowly die, unnoticed. The scariest of those can climb and pounce others, whereas most others are slow. The parasite wants to spread its genes to as many hosts as possible, so it takes control of the brain to search for other humans it can directly infect using the host's fingernails. The decay of a technologically advanced civilization and the collapse of the greatest things we as a people have come to know does not mean there won't be fighters. We read you, this is Black Panther.
Cedric, good to hear your voice. We need you guys to get here now.
What for?
There's no time for explanation. Get your asses in gear. I could very well have an end to this war with me, but right now, I'm sitting duck with hellspawn all over me. So unless any of you boys know how to talk to aliens, I suggest you get here now. So whatever you have to do, get to Sector 84 Washington C. Is that clear?
We're on it.
That doesn't sound good.
Don't be a pussy, Clarence. All we gotta do is make it over the ridge. Ain't no deads getting me today.
Why do you even fight for us?
Oh. You really wanna go there?
Just stop it, Vince. Your overinflated ego isn't wanted right now.
Finally, someone said it.
I don't wanna hear it, Sean.
For confidence, we'll drown you in the sea of reality.
Nurse. Suck my dick, stat.
Fuck you, Vince.
Sean, Clarence, take the ATV. Tris, Vince, you're with me. If this really is our saving grace, at least we'll be in it together. If we don't make it, we will die trying. Vince.
When they came to Earth, many believed we would ascend to be a galaxy-faring civilization, which was then interrupted by a fast-spreading extraterrestrial parasite, and 4 billion people lost their lives in the span of 10 years. The only way to stay away from them is to be quiet. When shots are fired, they swarm and overwhelm.
You guys go on ahead.
Vince,
Like you said, you must die trying, right?
Vince, you don't need to prove anything to me. I get it.
Just get going.
None of us cared to die. Any one of us could have made it here. Yet it still would have been for nothing. But the longer you run for, the more it feels like you're chasing an unreachable goal.
I lost sight of you. What's the situation?
No sightings. The gunshots may have warded them off.
Possibly. I can't get eyes on them.
Just see what you can do. I'll be heading back in just a minute.
Hurry up. It's too dark to provide cover.
Alright.
They took what they had for granted and didn't believe it could affect them. But it did. How can you be expected to survive an endless journey through deserted trails of hopeless dreams? This seemingly never-ending war has guided us into a dark age that may never end. But even the slightest bit of hope can be enough to boost morale.
There's only one basic instinct for any of us now. Survive.
I'll find another way around. I'll meet you on the other side.
You sure?
I promise. I'll be okay.
John! Piece of shit! Let's go! John!
sorry, my friend. I got reckless. I will cover you, though. Go!
Shit!
Where's Clarence?
We made it to the other side, but there was nothing. Just empty fields, rain covered in blood, the very fields we took for granted.
Hang on!
We decided to cross Bloodbath Mountain and risk our lives over a dumb radio broadcast that may not have even been real. For what? The possibility that we might all be saved? It's clear how desperate we are. Every single one of us agreed on that fact. That was the driving factor. It didn't matter if the broadcast was true, because it was the belief that we might be saved that gave us our greatest courage.
Those who make it through this fault of human immunity be free from Earth.